Once upon a time, in a small Italian village bathed in golden sunlight, lived a curious boy named Leonardo. His home was nestled near a river that whispered secrets as it flowed, and the air was always sweet with the smell of warm bread and wildflowers. While other kids ran barefoot through the meadows, their laughter echoing in the hills, Leonardo preferred to watch. He watched how the wind danced with the tall grass, how water rippled when a fish leaped, and how the wings of birds curved as they soared into the sky. For him, every movement was a question, and every question was a mystery he was desperate to solve. Leonardo was never without his small notebook. He filled its pages with sketches of everything he saw: birds in mid-flight, flowers blooming in the morning sun, water wheels turning, and whimsical machines straight from his imagination. One day, his uncle found him by the old mill, completely absorbed in his drawings. "Leonardo," his uncle chuckled, "why don't you come play with the others?" Without looking up, Leonardo replied, "Because I want to know how everything works." His uncle smiled, "And when you find out, what will you do then?" Leonardo tapped his pencil on the page. "I think I'll make something wonderful." In the evenings, he would lie by the river, watching the clouds drift by in the shapes of castles, dragons, and wings. "What if I could float among them?" he'd whisper to himself, imagining the wind lifting him high above the green earth. One morning, a swallow swooped so low it brushed his hair. He laughed and ran after it, splashing through puddles, shouting, "Wait, teach me how to fly." The bird vanished into the endless blue, leaving him standing there, his eyes wide with wonder. That night, under the soft flicker of candlelight, he sketched birds, ropes, wheels, and great curved wings. His mother peeked in. "Leonardo, it's late. Time to sleep." He grinned. "Just one more sketch." "Mama, I think I'm close to something amazing." When he finally blew out the candle, he dreamed of flying, soaring above the clouds, with the stars close enough to touch. Years passed, and the curious boy grew into a man who never stopped wondering. Leonardo became a painter, a thinker, and an inventor. His notebooks overflowed with ideas: folding bridges, water-lifting machines, maps of the stars, and, of course, designs for flying machines. He believed that art and science were inseparable. They were two ways of looking at the same miracle of life. People from all over would ask him, "Maestro Leonardo, how do you think of such marvelous things?" He'd smile softly and say, "I never stopped wondering." One windy afternoon, Leonardo stood in a quiet valley before a great wooden contraption, his flying machine. Its wings, made of silk, rope, and wood, stretched wide. As the wind tugged at the frame, he placed a hand on it and whispered, "Maybe today, humans will learn to fly." The machine lifted slightly, trembling in the air. It didn't soar as he had dreamed, but Leonardo only smiled. "Someday," he said, "someone will take this dream even higher." He grew older, but the light of curiosity never left his eyes. And though he never flew himself, his ideas did across mountains, oceans, and centuries. They inspired artists, scientists, and dreamers who came long after him. Even today, when an airplane climbs into the clouds, or when a child looks at the sky and wonders why, a small part of Leonardo's dream lives on. So next time you see a bird glide on the breeze, remember the boy from that little Italian village, the boy who believed that ideas could have wings. Because sometimes the very first step to flying is simply to dream. Thank you so much for watching. If this story inspired you, please consider liking and subscribing for more tales of wonder. We'll see you in the next one.